Tonight, Sheriff Javier Salazar is celebrating his win in last night's Democratic primary. His Republican challenger in the sheriff's race is former county clerk Gerard Rickoff. An employee of the Bexar County Sheriff's Office is accused of making a racist rant on Facebook relating to the election. Eyewitness News reporter Vanessa Croy talks to the Deputy Sheriff's Association, who says Sheriff Salazar needs to let him go.
A post on Facebook creating a firestorm. According to the Deputy Sheriff's Association of Bexar County, Robert Vargas is a community liaison for Sheriff Javier Salazar. And now the association is telling Salazar Vargas has to go.
There's no place in Bexar County for racism.
Vargas posted a rant on social media saying, quote, "It's important to note how racist Republicans are in Bexar County for earning the top votes in Tuesday's primary election."
And to generalize the voting public, to refer to them as racist because of the way they cast a vote, that's just ignorant.
Jeremy Payne with the Deputy Sheriff's Association said that Salazar should treat all employees whose salaries are paid by taxpayers the same.
The sheriff has definitely held our guys accountable. We've seen guys fired, we've seen guys put on administrative leave, and we expect the same type of punishments to happen across the board.
This isn't the first time Vargas has worked for the sheriff. He served as his campaign manager in the 2016 election and is an active volunteer with this current re-election campaign.
Regardless of if they're people in your employ, past campaign managers, or if they're the deputies that work the streets, be consistent in your discipline.
The sheriff's office said in a statement tonight that the incident is currently being investigated by the sheriff's administration. They also said that any discipline will be handled in accordance to policies and procedures. We have not yet received a response from Vargas. Vanessa Croy, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.